Hey everybody, welcome back to Team Brothership. I'm your host, Mike, and I'm joined here by other Mike.
Hey there.
Who is rejoining us after his sabbatical. And we are returning to the Dragon Castle, or the Dragon Rider Castle. I don't remember what they call it. There's the people who
Dragon
ride...
Knight's Den.
Dragon Knight's Den. That makes sense. Yeah, so I know you had talked about you watched our last episode as Paul and I fumbled through Necklord's Castle.
Oh my gosh, I was so frustrated. Particularly because for two previous episodes, you saw the guy in the Warriors Village who said, "Praise our king, not only in the morning, but in the evening," whatever. And you're like, I think this is important. We got to remember this for something. And then you immediately went up to the paintings and you just like clicked one and didn't read the title and just walked out of the room and clicked another one. And then, of course, I think you realized that that was the thing, but then Paul just told you the answer.
Yeah,
oh my god, guys.
There was, after a minute or so, I was like, oh yeah, this is that puzzle. And then there were some communication errors. My brother and I play games in very different ways, and yeah.
It's funny, too, because I think the puzzle happens backwards, because the last thing you do is King of the Night. That's the painting with Necklord on it.
Right.
And it's Praise Our King starts the thing. And then there's that friendly zombie who you can get tips from, and I think he basically slow rolls you the clues, the more money you give him.
Yeah.
So.
I'm just hoping against hope that I can just convince Liukan to go into like the non-existent caravan, so I don't have to further pare down my party.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I know. There were some communication issues with my brother and I on that one.
Well, Necklord's Castle too is it's like all the dungeons in this game, relatively breezy. Like you have to do a little bit of backtracking and like dip into this room to get a treasure chest, whatever. And there's like one puzzle, but it is one of my favorite spots in the game. Seeing the sky turn different colors as you go up is such a nice touch, because it gives that sense of gravitas that like, oh, we got to get there before he marries Tengar or whatever. And then I wanted to point out a couple other things too. The sprite work on the organ is spectacular.
Yeah.
It is. It's got 3 manuals. It's got all the stops on the left and the right. You can see the full pedal board as well as the swell pedals. Like, it is extraordinarily detailed for a JRPG organ. And the music is it's a track called Passacaglia, and it does fit the kind of classical form of that kind of piece, which is a piece that kind of has this ground bass, this repeating melody that goes over and over that gets improvised on top of, and as written in the in the soundtrack, that piece could be performed. It's written for organ, so it could be legitimately Necklord playing it. Like, it is executable as written on an organ. So you might want to just leave Liukan in the back, man. He's gonna get served.
Yeah, no, I know, but he's short range. He can't use his. What is
he's
his?
He's never going to attack. He just uses the medicine rune or whatever.
Yeah, no, I know. Let me What are his?
He's just like putting an old man to his death.
Oh God, his weapon is cane.
Yeah, I mean, he needs to be protected.
Yeah, no, I'm like, I feel like I'm a little overwhelmed by stimuli because for one, I'm like really regretting that we didn't have you on last week's episode, just because like you and your brother are like actually talented organists and could speak to all of these things, and I'm just like, that's a good music. Yeah,
I know, and that was like the one, like, Necklord's Castle, I actually have one intelligent thing to say about the music in this game, but I was able to get it out here, which is good.
Yeah, it is a really good
also,
track.
Your brother briefly mentioned Beethoven for some reason, and I don't know why, but maybe that's because he heard organ music.
It's probably the only composer of classical music that he knows.
Right, and he might have been conflating the Queen of the Night aria, which is Mozart, with King of the Night, which is Necklord. Or he may have been conflating that Beethoven called the organ the king of instruments. But he probably didn't know that fact. So it might be one of those things. So.
Yeah, I would assume that his only knowledge of Beethoven is from things Schroeder said in various Peanuts holiday specials.
Uh-huh. And the dog.
Does Snoopy talk about Beethoven?
No, Beethoven the dog. The
Right. Yeah. We did see those as kids.
Where they just kept cranking out movies until they could get to Beethoven's Fifth, which is like they were like, here we go.
And then the whole movie was just that piece of music.
Mm-hmm.
Before we go running back to the Dragon's Den, there's a few things that I noticed, which is like this guy gets his own. Oh no, this is Humphrey's room, right? Humphrey's in there.
Oh, maybe because Humphrey's with you.
Yeah. That's interesting.
He's an interesting one, this Kreutz. Like, there's subtle lore drops about a couple important things. One is the incident at Kaleka.
Yeah.
And, like, how, and Kreutz being on the other side. I think he mentions a different emperor or something that he was serving, or a king or something.
Yeah.
And I don't know if... Is Suikoden 5 also a prequel, or no?
It is, yes. And it's a more...
Yeah.
It is. I played Suikoden 5 a very long time ago, and I've only played it once, and it's a very long game.
Yeah. I as I mentioned before, I never got to it. I know there's a guy in Suikoden 2 named George Prime, or Georg Prime, and I think he has a role, as does Lorelei. But I don't know if this guy shows up.
I don't... Yes, I mean, George Prime is extremely... is one of the more central characters to Suikoden 5's plot.
Yeah.
And I don't think there's really... Like, I mean, we talked about it a little bit. Like, these three games, Suikoden 1, 2, and 3, all kind of, like, leapfrog off of each other in that, like events of this game sort of subtly influence what happens in the next game, which sort of subtly influence what happens in the following game, where I don't think 5 really, like there's no war in 5 that gets referenced, and I don't think so anyways. Like, you don't end up fighting, like, Barbarossa or anything, and, like, I can't say 100% that this guy isn't in the game, because, again, I played that game probably 20 years ago, and only once. Yeah. But yeah, he's an interesting guy. Although, yeah, I will point out that he's apparently sharing a room with Humphrey, and there is one bed, which... which also which I only bring up because Tengar and Hicks are also sharing a room with one bed, which apparently the nature...
Maybe it's like college where, like, the RA comes by and has to make sure that, like, by 9 p.m. they're out of there.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That might make a little more sense.
Mm-hmm. She's just visiting, and they have to keep, like, 3 feet on the floor or something.
Yeah, 3 feet on the floor. Yeah, I suppose that's true, because it's not. I suppose I'm just making assumptions, because it's not like every other character sleeps where they're standing in the castle. Presumably they do move around over the course of the day.
And do you have a level 4 castle right now? Do you know?
How would I go about finding that out?
I think so. If you take the boat out and you come back in, there'll be a banner in front of your castle, and I think, like, just certain rooms, like the bath and some other ones, are, like, a little more upgraded. But having a level 4 castle would mean, I think, that you could get the last of the optional characters.
Oh,
now. Yeah. But I guess maybe not quite yet, because there's well, take a look anyway.
Yeah, we can pop out for a second. We don't need to bring Taiho with us or anything, do we?
No, I don't think so. I think you just need to go out and come back.
Oh man, it's looking like it.
I think you got it.
Oh wow, look at that. It's a very abstract banner.
It's the Team Brothership banner.
Yep.
Brother Castle.
We should have. I'll just edit in our banner over that one.
So yeah, if you wanted to get most of the last characters, you could do that now, or I think the prime spot to do it, the George prime spot to do it is after you kind of wrap up the Dragon Knights quest.
Yeah, I
because
think
you'll see one of them in an upcoming dungeon, and you'll have to come back to it. So
yeah, and I know because I think the only one that we've encountered at this point is Crowley. He's the only one, at least that I'm remembering, that we have to actually.
You've run into Leon. He was in Kaleka. He's speaking of the incident at Kaleka, he's Matthew's father, Leon Silverberg.
Oh, Leon, right. Yeah. Oh, Leon. Yeah, yes, Leon, that fellow, the one who I said we're probably going to miss him. I went to Dragon Knight's Fortress. All right, there we go. That's why I went to the wrong one.
I guess I misled you and said that this was the den and not the fortress.
Oh, actually, do we need to talk
to... You found Fuma in his spectacular hiding spot.
I did.
Red hat.
Yeah, I was just like, what is that? And there was a guy. I do think, too, I wanted to mention this to you about how kind of late in the game you start to get the characters that are, like, real badass looking, too. Like, despite his derpy hiding place, like, Fuma looks pretty cool. And,
Clive is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
His Marigo's really cool.
Yep.
And it sucks that even in the remaster, like, they couldn't have made, like, a battle arena or something with, like, a really hard challenge where you got to use these people, you know?
Yeah.
And I think in the Sega Saturn version there was something like that.
Oh, maybe. I don't know if Paul has. Paul, a few years back, went around and, like, bought, like, every version of all the Suikoden games. Except for Suikoden 2, because it was, like, $300.
The one I used to own and lost, of course.
Oh, no.
Well, I let someone borrow it and never came back.
When I was in college, I lent my copy of Final Fantasy Tactics to somebody, and then he dropped out. And I was like, no! But he actually mailed it back to me. I was like, I will always remember him as, like, a trustworthy and noble soul.
Yeah, I have let so many good games go and sold things and regret them.
Oh.
Lilia definitely got a really nice glow up in her remaster portrait.
Yeah.
I'm not liking her portrait before.
Yeah, there were a lot of, like, I mean, I'm not going to go back and, like, demonstrate everything, but there were a lot of the portraits in the first game were pretty janky, and these are definitely improvements.
Liukan, especially.
Yeah, his wasn't very good. Whose was Uber's? I remember being kind of weird. Right ingredients. This sounds like a side quest. Seek Valley. Oh, thank God. Okay.
Guess I'll just wait here then.
I was just waiting for that. Does she... Okay, yeah. I kind of figured that was going to happen.
I think she's medium range.
Okay, yeah. I might actually...
Level 50? Wow. I wonder if she always joins at level 50, or if that's a factor of how strong you are.
Yeah, yeah, although her weapon's kind of mediocre.
I mean, you're gonna stop. This game is easy. I wouldn't worry about it.
Yeah, no, I know. I always I always try to be like kind of perpetually maxing out where I am in any given game. I've never liked speed runs or low level runs. It's like, why would you just not do like the important stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think it's worth going back and exchanging Cleo for Milich then?
I mean, there's one kind of hard boss on the whatever, and as long as you have some kind of healing, you'll probably be fine. I mean,
we didn't. I meant to drop off all those various items.
And whatever.
Yeah.
You get some medicine. I mean, you're not in hard mode. I think you'll be fine.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, has there been any battle you've lost this run?
Not even close. Was there anybody selling stuff in here? I don't think there was. All right, I'm going to pause the recording for 1 second just so I can jump back to the castle and clear out my inventory.
Cool.
All right, we're back, and we decided to actually make a few shortcuts to gather up some of the remaining characters because I don't want to forget them. So Leon Silverberg, this is the character the last time I played this game I lost track of and missed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's got a window.
Nope, can we not? Oh, we have to go talk to Matthew now.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's a town that you have no reason to go back to.
Yeah. All right. So we gotta let's see. We gotta talk to Matthew now. Yeah, and then we'll go scoop up the rest of these characters. I don't think we can get absolutely everybody yet, but...
Right, there's a few that will have to come after a couple more story beats.
Yeah.
And some that you need a party space for.
Oh, you know what? I think so. I got a letter from him. I think the last time I played, I did all this, and then I just forgot to bring the letter back to him.
Oh.
Which is the worst, because, like, yeah, you're right there.
You have to tell your elevator engineer he should have just made it go all the way to the basement.
Yeah. Maybe it's...
right in the prison.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe it's something about like the hydraulics, or they couldn't fit it into this spot. Because I know I've had to. I'm in the midst of actually planning a new building, and
Cool.
I have had to. I've done this before, and I've had to look into a lot about elevators, and they're surprisingly complicated. So I guess
I remember when I went to college, there was the elevator inspector's name from Massachusetts was Thomas Getzunis, and I would keep seeing his name in elevators for some reason. It became a running joke with me and my friends, which sounds like a very bad running joke, and I guess it was, but it's probably a name you're now familiar with, whoever it is in Massachusetts.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I don't know if it's still the same. If it's still the same person. Wow. There's a lot of tension here.
Mm-hmm. And for Matthew to humble himself, it's a big deal.
All right. We're not making the same mistake I made last time.
And I believe he is only a like strategy war battle guy.
Yes.
I don't think he's part of the party.
No, he's not a combatant. He completes the strategist bracket during our war. Our war battles.
Yeah.
All right. Now we need to go to... Well, I'm not going to make our viewers sit through all of this, but we have to go through... we got to go to Kulon Temple or Kulon.
Yeah.
And I'm going to just pause the recording again while we meander. All right, here's another one of our final holdouts. We met him once before, several episodes ago.
He could use a little sunshine.
He's getting sick of those damn rickets. All right. Now,
and I like that in his portrait, he appears to be a dark-skinned person, which there aren't too many of in the Suikoden, especially Suikoden 1.
True. And of course, the escape talisman was with Cleo, who I benched. All right. Well, I'm going to pause it again while our listeners can relax. We'll rejoin you with our next recruit. All right. We've got another one of our final holdouts. I can't even... He's like in the wall.
He was being naughty and he was sent to the corner.
Yeah.
Hell, you stare.
He looks like he's made a raincoat out of a garbage bag. I actually alluded to him myself in an earlier episode because I was trying to get Paul to remember something and he didn't remember it. I know he's going to feel silly that he didn't remember Clive because Clive is actually, I feel like a very Paul type character. Oh. Isn't there something...
Very edgelord.
Yeah, very much so. Isn't there something... Isn't there a grave that we can bring him to later?
I believe there's Elsa's grave in... is it in this game or is it in this game?
I thought it was in this game. All right. Well, either way, we recruited the mysterious gunman Clive, who we're probably never going to have. He's actually pretty decent in the second game, but I feel like he kind of sucks in this game, if I'm remembering right.
He's got the what do you call it? The trope of guns not existing in this world, but he's got the either future or ancient technology in his guns.
Right. But I feel like his gun is not super useful, at least in this game. All right, I'm going to pause it again, and we'll go snag our final of the really obnoxious holdouts. This should actually make this. We're doing this for a reason, because I don't want to accidentally forget somebody. Everybody else is pretty straightforward. All right, we've got another one of our final holdouts. We have to hike all the way back up to Necklord's. Oh, it's, of course, interrupting my... We can look at the organ again, like you were talking about.
Yeah, so, I mean, hyper realistic in terms of, the way the pipes are laid out. You can see there's actual pedals, and there's 3 pedals, which would control volume or... other dynamics and 3 manuals, all the stops on the left and right. It's a very, very well realized organ.
Yeah, very cool. All right, let's talk to our friend here. So this is Pesmerga, who is hunting the Black Knight Uber that we remember from our journey into the past.
Mm-hmm.
What were you going to do when you got here, then? His portrait definitely looks cooler in this version.
Yeah.
All right. So, this guy just joins us so he can hunt Uber.
Yep.
That jerk.
He's got... I think he... wears windspun armor, which is some of the strongest in the game, unless he's got some other bespoke thing. But I believe you cannot removed his equipment.
Yes. Yeah, that
He is like almost like Yefgarian or something. Like he's kind of a soldier for hire, like soldier of fortune.
Yeah. I remember distinctly he has gear that you can't take off. Well, they're not going to let me use my escape talisman that I just went out of my way to purchase again, as we were.
Yep, expecting. There we go.
It must be something
Neckler's final fuck you.
Well, we said we were speculating on the way up that the reason they probably did that was just because like there's that scene outside, and just the way that the logic of the game works, like it would have teleported you past it, and they must just not toggle that off, like even though that scene is over. It must just be like a default thing set to this area.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm going to pause the recording then so everyone doesn't have to watch us slump all the way back down. But we did point out on the way up to that the sky has returned to its normal color. They actually do go out of their way to correct the backgrounds in those scenes.
Always pitch a Mega Medicine if you have to, but like, yeah.
All right, we're back to the Dragon Fortress. Oh wow, I didn't even. We're riding with Milia and Thrash to.
Thrash also sounds like an elephant.
Yeah, yeah. It's just it must.
One of my favorite bits of Suikoden lore. The dragons sound like elephants. They couldn't come up with any better soundbite.
They just had like one of those generic sound effects, like packs, and it was just like a large animal noise.
Mm-hmm.
I really like the fact that
couldn't get out of the caboose.
Yeah, I really like the fact that they left the like character sprites on the world map very pixelated, but they like made the rest look kind of CG. This is Seek Valley, where you seek things. It looks a lot like the Crystal Cave from, or the Duke's Archives from Dark Souls. Did Flick just... Hold on a second. Oh, man. Flick is serving the Commander Riker role in the party now, where he just like says the obvious things for like the real boneheads who are playing.
Right.
Well, the thing we're looking for is not exactly where we landed. I guess we need to explore the dungeon. Master's robe.
That's a good one.
It sounds good. Can't see. Recovers HP each turn. Wow, yeah, that is a good one. That seems like something that a hero should wear.
So close to the...
Oh, he can't.
He can't. So close to the sequel where the menus are so much better.
I know,
you could
I know.
see what's better for people and not have to do this guessing game.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
What?
Like,
who can equip what?
Well, and the interesting thing... Oh, he can't either.
I wonder if it's a female only thing?
Oh, I'm not planning on keeping Milia in the party for very long, so...
It's weird they give you Milia and not Futch here, but there's a story reason, I suppose. So.
Yeah, that's... where are we going? Oh, he's...
There he is.
Okay, I forgot that he was here.
Most lucrative place to open a blacksmith shop.
Yeah, this... Well, this is like a very kind of Japanese or maybe Asian inspired, where like the master craftsman goes to the furthest point on the globe, so that only those who like are really worthy will come find him. He just straight up tells you how to recruit him.
Yeah.
And interestingly...
But yeah, it's hard to thread the needle on that guy because you get so many people forced into your party.
Yeah, I suspect we'll need to get him like right after the current story beat concludes, like when they give you that split second where you're like back at the castle with an unoccupied party.
Mm-hmm. Which is maybe why he gives you... I mean, you've had to do that with all the other blacksmiths, so bring all the rest of them.
Yeah. And interestingly, though, he doesn't provide you the... Nice. He doesn't provide you the option. He won't even, like, work on your weapons or anything. Like, the others, even if you didn't recruit them, would still, like, do work for you.
Oh, yeah. It's like, why would I recruit you? You're probably not even very good.
Yeah. And I think all of the blacksmiths, I think if you have them all in your party, oops, they, jeez, what the hell is that? They all have a unite attack, right?
Yeah, I think they do.
Which is functionally worthless because there's only like 2 sections you can use it in.
Right. And as we were saying before, I don't know if the recording was on or not, but I wish there was gauntlet, you know, super hard enemy challenge, you know.
Yeah, like an Uber.
Especially
boss.
if there was like an elimination mode where each battle you have to use different people or something, like, you know, different computer. It gives you random party. You know, that would be kind of cool.
Yeah. Yeah, like something like challenges or something where like defeat certain enemies with like a certain party or something like that.
I'm sure there's someone who's modded it.
Oh yeah, probably. Oh. Flick's copying me. Well, looks like it's a boss fight.
It is pretty funny that you don't fight a dragon. I mean, there's a random encounter dragon, but
yeah. Well, let's just go buck wild on this guy.
Going right in when he's got spinning things around him. Interesting strategy.
You think he's gonna counter me?
I honestly don't remember, but all of my JRPG training says if it has spinning things, you probably usually have to pick those off one by one until, you know, the core is exposed.
Well, it just says crystal core, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's just letting us go whole hog. Oh, it is. It does seem like each blow is removing some of them. That's a pretty weak sauce hit. I don't think that's gonna work for some reason. We'll just keep fighting them. Yeah, this is where
the upgraded runes, the like thunder from lightning, the rage from fire, the flowing from water, and I guess Mother Earth from earth. I think if you have 2 of those equipped to various people, you get special interactions.
Oh.
Like you can get like a combo spell. And I'm not sure if that's also it's only a Suikoden 2 thing. It may be. But it's really cool. I remember discovering that.
That's very like saga. That's a very like saga inspired kind of thing. Like that's like the type of thing that would happen in one of the saga games. Like certain moves would just would combo with each other.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's only in Suikoden 2.
Is there? I don't even remember. Do you have to find all of the ruins? I found a rage ruin, I think, and I found the flowing ruin, which I swapped over to Milich.
A couple of the like sorcerer characters, like I think Crowley has Mother Earth, or no, what's her face? The blinking mirror lady, I think, has Mother Earth. Crowley might have Thunder. So like a few of the high level characters will come with them equipped. They won't be available for purchase.
You know, the most important thing that the second game does is it lets you have multiple ruin slots. So you can actually like plan a strategy. It's not just like, all right, you do this and then the rest of you just attack.
Right, because you can have someone also be a healer. We've got the core is diminishing.
That's a good sign.
Yeah. Has there been another boss that has had multiple physical sprites? Like, obviously this one's chipped away at and is now lower.
I don't think so.
Nice crit.
Wow. We're just like just going buck. Wow. They're really just like, all right, are we done here? Can we leave now? Ooh, Jesus. Okay.
Might be on my way out back. Let's see.
Yeah.
No.
Well, thankfully,
being able to have multiple root slots is great because, like, yeah, you could just have someone have a heal spell ready to go, but then also have, like, you know, an attack rune that maybe makes them unbalanced or something, you know?
Right. Yeah.
You still only have one set of slots, which is a little frustrating, but it makes the magic a little more special.
Yeah, and it just, I mean, it overall gives the party more flexibility, where, like,
yeah,
you know, certain, wow, they're just, I wonder if it's because this thing is slow, or has, like, low dexterity, if they're able to get more efficient criticals.
I'm a giant core.
Alright, I'm out of all my useful spells, so yeah, he's back to just attacking again. I'm attacking, not doing a combo, but yeah, because you can't get criticals when you combo. There we go. Hey, just a final heal, so we're not exiting the battle all janky.
You know something that's kind of funny is that when, at least Tyr, his animation when he uses the Soul Eater, he holds up his left hand, but the rune is on his right hand.
Oh, Cyclone,
so
speaking
Cyclone
of...
just upgraded wind right there.
Yeah. Oh, wow, a mid-boss. Yeah, that's probably for the Kobold characters.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? I do want to kill one more monster, because I think Tyr is, like, right at a level up.
It's for the kobolds and the really kinky people.
Yeah. Right.
That must be it. The only flower.
Yeah, the
only... Windy showing up.
Uh-oh. We are not ready to fight her, especially after we just blew through all of our magic. Who would... I mean, Tyr has met her, but I would assume Humphrey would recognize her as well.
Right. And, like, I feel like Flick should have knowledge of her as, like, Barbarossa's advisor. I've been a resistance person, but...
I think Flick must have taken a blow to the head off screen, because he gets like real stupid in the last half of the game.
The true himbo rune has been eating away at his consciousness.
Yeah. Take it by force. What? Uh-oh. I don't like the sound of this.
It's just stupid ruse.
Yeah.
Like, Windy, if you wanted to do this, just summon your weird Ted. Like, show up as Windy, you know?
Right, yeah.
Right, he's holding up the correct hand.
Oh, wow, he just... Instead of just saying no, he just fires it off.
Oh.
Oh, boy. Interestingly, Windy does not use the wind rune. And just runs
like
up.
He's used the "just this once, forgive me" many times.
Yeah.
When was the last time we actually saw Ted not in flashback?
I'm just like the
Was
first
he just
episode.
kind of captured and that was it?
Yeah. We all ran out of the house, and then he just stayed behind. That was also when I said I don't think Ted is a very effective user of the rune, in that he blew it up in a small room with 3 other people in it, and he wasn't even able to kill any of them. And one of them, and 2 of them were like those 2 dopey Imperials from the beginning.
How does she know about Gremio?
I don't know. Maybe Milich was in communication with her.
Yeah.
Or, well, she had Milich. She had the black rune on Milich, so maybe she could like see through him or something.
Oh yeah. I believe that.
Oh boy. I mean, I feel like it's been made clear already, but now Ted is really just laying it out there that, like, Soul Eater is bad. Like, you've been using it for good, but it's like, it's bad. It's like the one I've never heard anyone talk about it, but I wonder if this was slightly inspired by like the Lord of the Rings.
Maybe.
You know? It's not like it's a very different story, but like that little bit about like having power and like power inherently being evil.
Yeah, and bearing a humble person bearing a curse of power.
Right.
It's a pretty awesome move here. Submitting himself to the power of the Soul Eater.
This somewhat flies in the face of what we talked about, how all of the slain soldiers in the war segments go directly to Christian heaven because they fly off with little angel wings. If souls are able to be taken.
Okay, notification. It held off when after his father was killed. Like, I guess it has to put a button on it, but that's a little ruins the moment a little bit.
Yeah.
It is kind of random that like this is where Wendy shows up, but
yeah. Oh, wow. Not even like an effect. Her sprite just vanishes.
Yeah. But it is cool to get closure on Ted. Have him come back one more time. And now you have your final Soul Eater spell.
Yep. Which I think
and back to normal.
Yeah. Yeah.
No mention of all of that. Let's just keep moving on.
Right. Millie is just like, oh, that was weird. So this herb, pretty cool. This big ass flower. Oh, I thought they were gonna actually just let me leave. All right. So what is? Are we able to see what it actually does? Final. Jesus Christ. 1,500 damage. It's like 4 or 5 times the next most powerful thing we've been able to do.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. There's the escape talisman. Let's boogie. I should grab another one.
Longest choice.
Yeah. It's back to our flying elephant.
In the jungle, the mighty the dragon sleeps tonight.
Alrighty. Oh, that was a lot of fun.
And I don't think you have to actually go and get whatever the second ingredient is, which is nice.
That's good. Oh, and I think I remember what the third one is. The one that he, like, is all vague and mysterious about.
Oh, maybe you do have to get it. Because I think there's another story beat.
Just recharge all my spells. And what's everyone's inventory look like? Transfer some of this crap around.
If you're never going to use a kobold again, you could just throw that away.
Which one?
The gold collar, you could just sell it.
Yeah, I probably am not going to use a kobold again. Oh, I should save my game too. There was one thing that I was thinking about. I guess it doesn't matter. We can just go off to... Do we have to talk to Liukan again, or do we just talk
I think he's going to tell you what to...
Whoops. Well, I screwed that up. All right, I'm going to pause the recording so you don't have to see my mistake. All right, we're back.
Okay.
We got your thing. Well, okay. You going to do anything with it? Thank you. There's the moonlight orb.
Oh, this is kind of a cool scene, actually.
Little...
I had forgotten completely about this last time I played it.
Yeah.
There's a slight problem.
Oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, this part is actually
being a little hot-headed.
There's two characters that have pretty substantial character arcs over the span of the first Suikoden trilogy, and Futch is kind of one of them.
Yeah.
Oh, do I actually? Oh, I actually have control of him. Oh,
yeah,
he can't.
It's crazy, right? I think this is the only time you control a different sprite.
Yeah, and he can't run, and because they changed the. Oh, we're just. What are we doing then? We're just grabbing something from here. There we go. Uh-oh. Also the fact that he flew a dragon here.
Yeah. It's cool because it's like showing Barbarossa actually knows his stuff, right? He can clearly recognize the Dragon Knight. He knows their rank, and he comes across as someone who is like an intelligent villain, right? He's not just like a laughing mad, crazy, like I'm going to kill everybody situation.
Right.
Ah, and so he's got knowledge into Windy doing something.
Yeah, they definitely like. Oops, I guess I'm back in control. They definitely emphasize again with his new character portrait that he's like kind of a sad person.
Mm-hmm. And it's great that like you get a reminder of Windy and Barbarossa, you know, as we're
Right.
nearing the end game to remind you who oh yes, these are the big bads.
Yeah. Well, Wendy's popped up a handful of times, but Barbarossa, yeah, like you really haven't seen him since the very beginning of the game.
Right. Well, yeah, and I guess Windy, yeah, she was in the Necklord flashback,
Yeah.
and then referenced whenever the Black Rune comes up.
Futch channeling his inner Nelson Muntz. Oh boy. That was
Brutal.
Yeah, that was an interesting sprite considering you only see it on screen for half a second.
Yeah. And a hell of a shot from Windy.
Yeah. She no scoped that one.
Yeah, so I guess he didn't make it all the way back to Greatminster.
That's good.
Or it's not Greatminster, the Dragon Knight's Fortress.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So yeah, this is I do believe I remember the third ingredient. Is the music gonna cut out here? Oh man, I called it.
Called it, yeah.
Oh boy.
Oof.
Yeah, they don't go too much into it this game, but like the emphasis on like how a dragon knight's dragon is like their soul, kind of like it's not just like, you know, a warrior riding their steed. It's like a real bond.
Yeah. I wonder what the true Dragon Rune does.
Didn't they say something like it's what establishes that bond?
Oh, maybe.
It's like
Because
it's
Joshua's the only one who has it.
right.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah. Oh, they don't say what it does though. But I feel like I remember somewhere encountering that it's like it's what lets them be dragon riders, basically. All right.
Pretty powerful ally there.
I didn't remember him actually being one of the 27 stars.
Yeah, he doesn't show up in the castle and is not usable as a fighter.
It's
he
interesting.
stays here, I think.
Because,
Yeah.
like, most of the other leaders don't. Like, Zorak and the Dwarf King, like, are not technically... Like, they're aligned with us and they'll fight with us, but they're not stars.
Maybe because Joshua has brew, he's drawn into the cosmic fold.
Yeah, you can't escape it.
Humphrey is your new dragon.
Yeah. Humphrey's here. He's just, for the rest of the game, he's just piggybacking around.
Put on the dragon costume, Humphrey.
Yeah, brutal. Like, that speech combined with his new portrait makes him look very reluctant.
Yeah. He's over it.
Ugh. Dragged this stupid little kid.
I hate kids.
Yeah. That's a different Paul playing Octopath Traveler that just popped up on screen. It's not
likely story.
No, his username is something else. Oh, thank God. We don't have to take Liukan back with us. Alright. Free ride.
Alright, this is where we get Mace.
Oh, do we have... Yeah, I guess so.
You've been exiled. Let me teach you how to be a killer.
Yeah. Well, you don't get to ride a dragon anymore. Looks like it's child soldier for you. Alright, here we go.
Do we get cool dragon animation one more time?
Doesn't look like it.
No, we're just teleported back.
Instant teleportation. Oops. And a cutscene. Oh, right, these
Got
two.
a big hunch.
Boy.
I think it's is that the first reference that Kasumi might have a crush on Tyr?
I think it's like the only reference. Isn't...
I think there's a... I know there in other games there's more to it. I don't know if in this one there's any other.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess.
But there is definitely a little subplot of Kasumi in love with Tyr.
Yeah. No, I definitely remember that. Are we? I'm gonna save my game. Are we able to change our party now, or do we have to report in? Yeah, no, I definitely remember that that's like a thing, but I thought it was very much one of those like out of the... Oh boy. We did.
We scaled up our operation. No, okay.
Didn't you notice when the castle just suddenly grew larger? Apropos of no, that must have been weird for the people indoors at the time. Suddenly, new floors just sprouted out of nowhere.
They're in the Blue Prince castle.
Yeah, yeah. Skulking.
Skulking around our island castle.
Oh boy. Be no tide turning on my watch. Oh no, not Victor.
Happen to be visiting. Fight as well.
Yeah.
We hate billionaires.
Yeah, there's the real anti-capitalist streak that I can appreciate.
Yeah.
Aren't we already like 14 or 16,000?
Yeah, but every war battle you have, you lose 6,000. That's fine.
Yeah. Ragtag band of fighters. We've literally united like 9/10 of this kingdom against the Empire.
Yeah.
What is this nonsense? Alright, fine. Alright, that sounds like a party dispersal.
Yeah.
We ready to do this?
Let's do it. Let's get the most annoying one to get in the game.
Yeah. Alright. I'm going to pause the recording just because this is going to take a few minutes, so...
Yeah.
Yep. Alright. So hopefully nobody attacks us in these few seconds because we're severely underleveled.
You get to see the blacksmiths attack one more time. Well, they don't get to unite, but it's fun to see them in screen.
Yeah. Are we going to make it?
You got to ride Thrash again. Nice, you made it all the way.
Yeah.
To get here, and there's no indication that Thrash would actually take you here by the game. Because the last time you talked to Thrash, he took you back to the castle.
Right.
So it is a little bit of a tricky thing to figure out.
That would be great if you accept her ride back, it like permanently affixes Thrash's AI to only take you back and forth from the castle instead of back and forth. It's like one of those stupid non-decisions that like totally screws over your game.
Yeah.
They don't even all like come out of your party to address him.
Yeah, I'm surprised they don't party out here. One last gym.
That's how you know he's going to get killed in the final battle.
Right. Well, it's funny too. They're not all his kids. Like they weren't related. They just happen to have very similar names. They're all just his apprentices.
Maybe that was the criteria. Maybe he's got like dozens of people that try to apprentice with him, but he only.
Or he gives them a new name. He brands them.
Oh wow, yeah, it's like or like when you become a priest. Or
Say more about that.
Or the Pope.
You become a priest. I wasn't aware of any branding ritual there, but
well, not branding, but naming.
Yeah,
like the Pope. Oh boy! All right, well, I'm gonna pause the recording again.
Okay.
All right, we're back at the castle, and oh, maybe you were right about the RA thing. That's why Flick is in there. He's being a chaperone. Wait, where the hell is Leon? I thought Leon went into the strategist room. Oh, we can also upgrade it.
You might be selling your secret somewhere.
Yeah. We can also upgrade our weapons to
mace.
final tier. Uh-oh. This would be a fun detective minigame, but it's not.
Who do we think it is?
It's probably it's probably the window guy. He's got that suspicious. It would be funny if there was like a fake Star of Destiny, like somebody that you could recruit that was not a Star of Destiny. That's like a problem once you brought them in. They did that in oh, whoops! I wasn't even paying attention to what he said.
He wants to oversee the maneuvers because he's got something up his sleeve.
Okay. Sounds safe. Oh, I guess that was my sleep. The music didn't even interrupt. Yeah, and they took everyone out of my party anyway, so what does it matter?
Of course.
Alright, well, I think there's like I think there's some significant things that are happening now, so this feels like a good place to stop. We've recruited almost everybody at this point.
Yeah.
We're just
There's only a couple more that you have to do a little bit of work for, but everybody else is
yeah.
pretty much on rails.
There they are. We could upgrade our weapons to the final tier.
Final tier?
Yeah. 70,000. Is it? Oh, it's just 60. That's it? So it's one more level is all you can do. I thought it was 18 for some reason, but... Okay, well, I'm glad we...
What does Onel have to say? Maybe she's the spy.
Yeah, that would track. Yeah, literally nothing. She's been saying that phrase for the entire game.
What's going on in the bath? Anything fun?
Oh yeah, we haven't gone in there. Well, maybe next episode we can do like a little go around. Wow, that looks really nice. That's a big change from like the dirty tub. We probably should have been doing this throughout the game so people could have seen it evolve. And is it this game too, or just the second game, where if you stay in here long enough, it gives you like a positive status effect?
That's the second game. You can become toasty, and in fact, you must become toasty in order to recruit somebody. But there's some like spicy tacos or something you could eat that also give you the toasty status.
No,
it's pretty great.
Or you could just uppercut someone in Mortal Kombat.
Toasty.
All right. Well, then that's. Oh, we can place items, or not, because I don't have anything. And notice there is the wall. There is a men's and women's bath. They're not.
Yeah.
They're not creepy. All right. Well, I think we've done. Maybe next episode, because we're kind of wrapping things up. Maybe next episode we'll do a quick once over of the castle to show everyone where people have wound up, everything that we've been working on up until this point. All right. Well, thanks for joining us as always. We maybe have like 2 more episodes to go, I think.
2 or 3, yeah. There's I think a couple more dungeons essentially, or a couple war battles, whatever. But yeah, you're getting there.
Yeah. So, thanks for joining us. Until next time, I've been Mike.
And I've been Mike.
And we will see you real soon. Have a great week, everybody.